Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Sagittarius. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Sagittarius as a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or South Node sign. Quick shout out to y'all because I let y'all vote on my Instagram story this morning for, I'm going to post both signs, but we have Pisces and Sagittarius to wrap up these January monthlies. And I was just wanting to see which one y'all were going to vote for. And it was neck and neck, but giving it to Sag because Sag ended up in the lead. Okay. So therefore, we're going to get into Sagittarius energy, and then the last sign will be Pisces. I am going on a bit of a vacation for a few weeks, so you can check out my TikTok. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be on my Patreon, and I'll be doing extended readings on Patreon for the next 2 weeks before I come back, and then I'll start February monthlies, all right? But if you need to find me on Patreon and the other apps. All right, so here we go. Sagittarius, I'm going to flip over these cards. I actually did look at them already because they flipped out and I just turned them over today. But yeah, so we got, and I clarified them too. We got let karma handle it. We got you are a magical ass being, act accordingly. We got Casper the scared ass ghost. This has been coming out for a few signs. We have self-love is top tier, and you already know the answer. Stop asking. All right. So for Let Karma Handle It, this was the first card that actually came out for you. Let Karma Handle It, and you are a magical ass being, act accordingly. If there is anything that has crossed you, anything that has happened, anything that has betrayed you in any type of way, we are in Capricorn season, and Capricorn season is one of which karmic lessons are being dealt. People's karma is at play. And so therefore, sometimes you just have to get out of the way and let karma play out the way that it needs to play out, okay? And just love yourself and focus on yourself. So let's look at about to drop all my cards on the floor. Let's look at let karma handle it. What do you need to kind of step outside or step away from the situation or whatever situation this is? Let karma handle it. Oops. My hands are freezing, y'all. Like, it's cold outside and my hands are like numb. I'm trying to warm them up. Let karma handle it for Sagittarius. You have not the right time. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. You have they won't reach out. Letters in name E, P, F, or D. Letters in name C, W, Y, or V. Tell me more. Some of you could have had a past situation that is coming to your mind because we're still in retrograde. So past situations are very likely to come back either physically or energetically, mentally. And so some of you are just thinking about the fact that, like, maybe you're upset, like you feel like somebody didn't get their karma or they're not getting their karma. I feel like they are. Well, whatever this is about. Or you feel like you want to say something or speak up about something, but you have not the right time. You have healing. This is a healing process for you. And a lot of you may be tempted to take it personally, like, and think that it's something that you did wrong, or you're like reflecting on yourself like, wow, this happened to me, or this person did this to me. Why would they do that to me? Because I know I'm great. I know I'm a great person. I know I'm this, I'm that. And Spirit is agreeing with you. You are a great person. And it's not as personal as it feels for whatever has happened to you. Okay. Excuse me. Tell me more for Sagittarius. What else do they need to know right now with you are a magical ass being? What else does Sagittarius need to know at this time? Proposal. Not worth it. Soulmate. Okay. Ex or past love. Letters in name. R, K, I, or J. Yeah, this is the one at the bottom. When I tell you, Sagittarius, y'all have had this soul connection on in the cards in the reading for months. If you have not met this person, they are right around the corner or they are coming in. You have deep, intimate connection at the bottom of this deck. But a lot of you energetically are kind of still blocking out your person if you have not met them yet. Like if you are currently single, I see that energetically you're still having some ties to an ex person. This does not mean you're still like emotionally, romantically connected. You could be, but for a lot of you, this is like just an energetic thing, or just holding this anger or this resentment or this something towards them. You're still giving the energy to that past person, okay? And it's not worth it because you are going to get compensated. That's what I'm gonna say. For all of the pain that you've been through, all of the things that haven't worked out, all of the losses, especially in a romantic sense. I see you meeting somebody that makes you forget about all that pain, and you know you can fully let it go. But not beating yourself up about it, because a lot of you are still pining over the past person because you're thinking, okay, well maybe I did something wrong and maybe I need to go back and fix it, or maybe like it was me, and you know, blaming yourself a lot for certain things. And all spirit is saying that you need to do is just step aside and let karma play out, which means you get your good karma, what you're owed, what you're meant to have. They get their trash, their dirt that they're meant to have as a result of, you know, just cause and effect. And you move forward in your life. There's nothing that you need to, you know, go back and say or do, or, you know, try to make something right. Or take it personally of why somebody treated you the way that they did, and taking it as an attack on you and your character. But I see a lot of you at this time needing to let go of flings and let go of, you know, little silly encounters, and wait for that right person. You have soulmate here. I've been telling y'all that there's a destined connection. The past at least 2 or 3 Sagittarius readings have been very, very heavy love related. Anything else for this energy of new coming towards Sagittarius with soulmate? Crying or release, job loss or decrease, friendships. Okay. These cards are not cooperating with me today, honey. So you have crying or release, you have job loss or decrease, and then you have unrequited or unbalanced. So I see that this is a time for you guys of rebalancing and getting everything that doesn't need to be in your life out of your life, and energetically disconnecting from it as well, because a lot of you have physically left a space, or you physically have left something behind, but emotionally or energetically or mentally you have not. And I've talked to you guys about this as well, about needing to fully grieve things and not be in denial of things. And I do still see that a lot of you are in this grieving process and trying to let it go, and trying to acknowledge that you really were hurt, or you really were angry, or you're still angry, and you're getting that out of your system. I see you're still getting it out of your system. So a lot of you stuck on this like, oh, am I not good enough because this happened to me, or nobody sticked around for me, or I got betrayed. Is still giving attention to that situation and that energy. And you have to be very intentional about not blaming that situation or deflecting, using that situation for where you are now and where you want to be, because you're already moving into that space. You just have like a little left to like cut. Like some of you need to look up cord cutting, get a cord cutting from the situation where you may feel like you are moving on, but the situation will not let you go, or the thoughts around it will not let you go. And therefore there's an energetic cord that needs to be cut. So look up cord cutting. You can maybe find somebody to do your cord cutting, or YouTube, how to do your own cord cutting, because I feel like a lot of you need to cut this tie officially. Cut it so you can move on and you can be fully open to the new and the people and the friendships and the job that is right for you. But I still see you energetically connecting, or they are energetically connecting to you, past job, past friendship, past whatever it is that you want that's new. I see that there's still a hold on you from the past of that's blocking it from either coming in fully or from you being able to see it and find it. Okay. So what's the advice for Sagittarius? But, nothing can stop your blessings, what's meant for you. I just see that it might interfere with it in the timeline of when it's supposed to be here, because a lot of what you've been manifesting was already supposed to be here. But because energetically or mentally you're still paying attention to what is not here anymore and what's left your life, it's like you're missing it. You're just missing it. That's why we need to get you looking straight ahead now. All right. What is the advice for Sag? You have earth signs. Some of you, this is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn that you will be connecting with here soon. Forgiveness. New love. Yeah, you got some. I tell you, it's been on the there's someone better. It's been on the radar. It's been on the radar. It's been on the radar. There's somebody better than that coworker you lost, or that friend you lost, or that family member you lost, or that love that didn't work out. Is someone better. Okay. But this unfinished business is what's keeping you stuck here. All right. You have unfinished business with the past and this energetic tie that you still have to this person that you need to cut. All right. You have forgiveness. A lot of you, the denial of your feelings or trying to ignore them or, pretend like you're not still hurt or whatever. It keeps you in this loop of not forgiving the situation, okay, or forgiving the person or forgiving yourself. And you can, let go and learn to forgive, more so just making peace within about the fact that it didn't work out. And looking at if it's still making you very angry or it's affecting the way you show up in your new relationships, that means it's hindering you in your life. Okay. And you need to come to terms with it. You have to come face to face with it somehow, face yourself and be like, this still has an energetic hold on me, whether I want to believe it does or not. It does, because it's interfering with the way I think now, the way I approach relationships. It's making me hold back. It's making me self-sabotage. You have self-sabotage right here, because it's making me push things away and not get too close to new things. But I do see a very stable new love, a stable earth sign that is coming in or is already came in trying to love you. Maybe you're just not seeing it or you're not able to receive it. Okay, think before you act. A lot of you push things away or you abandon situations before you can get abandoned because of your past. And, this is a time to choose. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to do something different? Because there's no reason to run away from this new energy coming in. This new energy is good. It's pure. It's just the way you're still attached to the past outcomes and how things have went. You're just ready to run. You're ready for the shoe to drop. But I don't see that happening. And I have it for months. I've been telling y'all about a person. Somebody's coming in that I haven't been seeing with any of the other signs like I've seen with you guys. But I do see a lot of you still now seeing how you not dealing with the emotions or the anger or the resentment attached to a past situation is going to interfere with this new loving pure energy. And that is why I'm always an advocate for grieving and handling the emotions, as they come up. Don't wait until you're in a new relationship to then be like, oh well, now I need to start grieving my past. No, that's not how it was supposed to be. It's not how it works. All right, so what's coming towards Sagittarius at this time? Two of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords. Yeah, I see. You are triggered. You are triggered by a past situation, or Be careful of sabotaging the new situation because of your triggers from the past situations. All right. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. I do see there's still more healing. There's still more healing you're doing or you need to do. Clarify the Three of Swords here. Five of Cups. A new situation triggers insecurity or regret or guilt. Or maybe you already sabotaged a new situation and you're feeling bad. But hopefully you didn't sabotage it too much if you did, to the point where you can't like reconcile it. What's coming towards Sag? But yeah, you know, retrogrades bring up a lot of these past fears and past feelings and past things. I see you coming face to face with it of, you know, feeling hurt or angry about not being chosen in the past, or, you know, just pain of the past, or a disconnect or a rejection or a breakup, a separation here, is haunting you. It's haunting you. It's causing you insecurity. But I see that you're going to move through that, and hopefully you choose to focus on the new and the clarity that this situation brings and the healing. You could have Aquarius placements or be dealing with an Aquarius. I see everything being made a lot more clear for you, though. The more you face your feelings, the more you say, okay, I'm still not over this. Or, you know, this is taking longer than expected for me to heal from, or I did take it very personally, took it very hard. But you're moving into a place of gaining more and more and more self-control from this situation. Okay. Kind of similar to Aquarius reading, just a bit here. So you, like I said, you could have Aquarius placements, but I see, a new situation is triggering for you. It triggers these fears, these insecurities, or something with the past situation is coming back up and it's making you feel triggered again. But don't let it sabotage new things coming in, because like I said, you have something very, very promising that is presenting itself, or that is trying to present itself. But because you are just energetically focused on the past, or not like fully present in the new, you are showing some self-sabotaging qualities. All right. But you can always choose. You have a choice. You can choose to not self-sabotage. You don't have to give in to your impulses or your fears. Okay, fears are not rooted in fact all the time. All right, it's just the perceived danger a lot of you are trying to avoid, but trusting your intuition. All right. Any other advice for Sagittarius at this time? Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, Eight of Wands, Temperance card in reverse. That's you. What is the advice for Sag at this time? Ten of Swords. Putting that chapter to rest. Death card, Scorpio energy. Some of you are leaving behind a Scorpio. Lover's card could be leaving behind a Gemini. But I see you really mourning still. Mourning the ending of a past situation here. Or you're trying to, at least. So you can finally be open to the new. Because a lot of you have been avoiding relationships. I know y'all don't want to hear that. A lot of you have been avoiding. Is this thing on? Avoiding connection. Avoiding reconnecting with people. Because you don't want to get triggered. So you're like, oh, as soon as you get triggered, I'm out. I'm out. No, this is teaching you to do things differently. You don't need to avoid any new connections that are coming in, that are healthy and that feel good to you. You're just trying to find something wrong at this point. A lot of you, because you're imbalanced within yourself. But the more sure you are of yourself, the more confident you feel within yourself, coming back to yourself, you're not going to be afraid to deal with people and interact with people, and you're not going to be so afraid of being hurt, because you know that being hurt is a risk you take when you're trying to find true love and true connection and true intimacy and real connection. You can't not put yourself out there. Like it's just a risk you have to take. But you're smarter, you're wiser, you can identify red flags, you can trust your intuition, you get more assured what you're looking for. and you get grounded. All right. And you go with your gut. So if we're talking about human design generators, you know that you are meant to really follow what excites you and not reject that excitement. Okay. Some of you are trying to like talk yourself out of it because of fears, and you feel excited to go towards a person or go towards a situation, and there just is just been green light after green light after green light, but for some reason you're just like talking yourself out of it. You're killing your excitement, and that is not what you need to do. You need to enjoy the ride and be your charismatic, lighthearted self, Sagittarius self, and go towards what is exciting you, what is pulling you. All right, not what is scaring you, because healthy relationships can be just as scary as toxic ones, probably more scary, because you have to face yourself and face your fears. Manifesting generators and MG, you guys are meant to be informing people about, like, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want, this is what I expect, this is what I like, this is what I'm afraid of, and being very, very vocal and honest. And the more you can do that with people, the more you'll be able to see who can rise to the occasion and fulfill those needs and who can't. And it's not personal. Some people just can't do it. But if you listen to their words and you pay attention to the actions, and you see, okay, this person is literally doing everything I need them to do, or they're able to meet me where I'm at, there's no reason for you to run away. You have to just take that risk and just calm down and enjoy the experience and try to be present. A lot of y'all are not present. You're either way far in the future or you're way far in the past. You got to practice being in the now and focusing on just what is right in front of you, because a lot of you are just not here. You're somewhere else. You're in the past and you're getting stuck in the past. 6 of Cups, and you're using the past as a reason to hide. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared to connect because everybody hurts me. Everybody's hurt me up until this point. Well, look at your past as a way to look at the common denominators in the situation. What did they all have in common? What all red flags did they have that you overlooked, that you dismissed? Look at yourself as a common denominator. Where were you not more assertive? Where were you not more clear? Where were you not, whatever? And then do something different. Choose to do something different. A lot of you reflectors at this time. Wait, I forgot what I forgot what I was saying here. Oh, a lot of you guys are in this place where you're going to be surprised and delighted by the new relationships that come in, but some of you are just so closed off right now. You're so closed off from the new people and you're hiding from them, and they can't find you, and they want to connect you. They want to understand you, but you have to look at where you are not allowing yourself to be seen. And that is the exact same message for projectors, both projectors and reflectors. A lot of you want to be included. You want to feel seen. You want to be this and that. But you have to realize that people cannot invite you in. They can't know what you're thinking, what you're doing, if you don't show yourself. If you don't speak up and say, "Here I am. This is what I can. Or this is what I can do. This is what I like to do. This is the type of person I'm looking for." And a lot of you guys just aren't doing that. You're just in hiding, hermit mode, and you're just expecting somebody to come find you. I don't know who. But you got to get out the shadows here. A lot of you are coming out of this hermit period where you've been grieving, you've been, letting go of the past, and you're ready to start connecting again. Certain wounds, I'd said this before on Twitter, certain wounds can only be healed through connections. Okay? We can only do but so much work by ourselves in isolation. We can get more familiar about who we are and what we want, but the real test comes when we decide to put ourselves out there again and reconnect with people. The wounds that were created by relationships can also be healed by relationships, and they should be by healthy ones, though, not by the same people that keep hurting you, by new people that can show you that life and relationship is not just pain and hurt and confusion. Okay, so you got to allow yourself to reconnect. After you disconnect, it's time to reconnect. Whatever phase you're in right now. Some of you are in the disconnect phase and you're grieving, you're hurting, you're mourning. Don't stay in there forever. You need to come back out and reconnect, because I see very, very, very promising relationships that have been on your radar, faded connections, and you are just not available to receive them. So come on out, little Saggy, and reconnect again at your own pace. Do it in your own time. You can trust yourself to reconnect, and you'll know, because you've spent enough time by yourself, getting familiar with your boundaries, your needs, your wants. So now you come out in this world and you say, look, this is what I expect. This is what I want. I'm not changing that. And if you can give it to me, that's great. If not, I got to keep moving. And that's how you move. All right. That's what we got for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.